Lady Panthers and your Owen County Lady Rebels first. #16, Abby Colligan. Batting 6th, the left fielder, number 18, Lily Chappell. Batting 7th, the catcher, number 4, Katie Sue Wilhoit. Batting 8th, the first baseman, number 27, Lily Ballman. And batting 9th, the right fielder, number 12, Callista Ogden. And now the starting lineup for the Carroll County Lady Panthers. Leading off, the right fielder, number 7, Lexi Williams. Batting 2nd, the catcher, number 4, Cam Knight. Batting 3rd, the second baseman, number 39, Bailey Stewart. Batting 4th, the shortstop, number 19, Bailey Mefford. Batting 5th, the pitcher, number 10, Mallory Noble. Batting 6th, the third baseman, number 15, Courtney Strickland. Batting 7th, the first baseman, number 5, Lane Huseman. Batting 8th, the center fielder, number 1, Alyssa Derman. And batting 9th, the left fielder, number 24, Ladies and gentlemen, we are a little bit delayed here getting this game started. Carroll County had some bus issues, so our 5:30 start will not happen. It's already 5 till, so we've got a few more minutes there while the Panthers and the Lady Rebels warm up. So we'll get ready to start it here with the 31st District matchup between the Panthers and the Lady Rebels here shortly on the OCHS Live Network. rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Here on the OCHS Live Network for you. Carroll County, coached by Lindsey Noble, comes in with a record of 2-2. The only common opponent we've played one another is Williamstown. We lost to Williamstown 6-5. Even matchup here in the 31st District. Lady Rebels come in with a record of 0-3 on the season, 0-4 on the season. But we look to get back on track. Vikings. Rips one down the third base line, foul for strike one. Here comes Likens with the windup. Good ball. Count even 1-1. Little bloop over the first baseman's head. Ogden will field it. And Williams gets on. Lead the game off. Now batting will be the catcher, number 4, Cam Knight. There we go, 1 on. Strike there by Likens. Starts off with a changeup. Ball low, good move there by the batter to get out of the way. Count even 1-1. Swung on to Howard, bobbles it, throws, gets Knight out at first. So 1 away here. Williams advances to second base. Change up low. Ripped down the third base line, foul for strike one.
Looking for help from the peanut gallery over there.
Ripped in center field, cut off by Colligan. Throws it in, and that'll send Williams home, standing up for the first run of the game for the Panthers. Driven in, RBI there by Bailey Stewart. So now coming to plate will be the cleanup hitter, the shortstop number 19, Bailey Mefford. 1 on, 1 out. 1 in there for the Panthers. First pitch taken inside for a ball.
Got it free. We was climbing underneath the box here trying to keep our legs warm.
Yeah, we were.
Did you think I would?
Line, foul for strike two.
Very
Trying to mix it up here with throw the changeup. Throw her off a little bit, throw her timing off.
I might keep it at the chest right here.
I'll give a shout out to our 7 viewers out there watching us on the OCHS Live Network. Fouled off. Ballman makes a run for it, dives. Good effort there by Ballman. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off by Mefford. She's battling.
I got to keep it in the dirt right here, close by.
Yeah.
He's definitely grooving.
Yeah, keep that ball low. Only one ball. You got a couple to play around with. See if we can get her chasing. Pitch in, and again fouled off.
Please return all foul balls. No, we're gonna do them both. We're gonna tell them on there. Then
Yeah.
they see it.
If you get a foul ball that comes to your house, bring it back to us, all right?
Bring it back. We'll buy you dinner.
Here we go, Likens. Pitch. Low for ball two.
Good miss right there. Good
Yeah.
miss.
Yeah, Mefford thought about it, but didn't pull the trigger.
He's battling right here.
High, blew over third baseman's head. Chappell will field it, throw it in. And it'll give Mefford a single. Runners on first and second. And that'll bring up the pitcher, number 10, Mallory Noble.
There.
Bunt in the air, fielded.
Could have had to ease him out right there.
Good play there by Likens to field the pop-up off the bunt for out number 2. And with 2 down, 2 on.
1 run.
Pitch caught the inside corner of the plate for a strike 1. Good spot there by Likens. Fouled off. 2 strikes.
Keeping us alive.
Move it up some. There you go. Hey, we almost have first base.
It hits it again, we'll be good.
Pitch comes. High, hitting the gap in right center. Runners are both on it. That'll bring in both runs. That's a 2-strike double by Noble to help her own cause. Drives in 2 runs, and now coming up will be the third baseman, number 15, Courtney Strickland.
Got the bat thing.
Correction, now batting will be the first baseman, number 5, Lane Huseman. Pitch taken high for ball 1. Pitch comes from Lycan. Taking for a strike on the inside corner. One count, 2 outs. Lycan deals low for ball 2. Fouled off. And Casey Wilhoit makes a play for out number 3. So we go into the bottom of the first. Panthers jump on us early with a 3-0 lead before we get our first at bat. And coming up for the Lady Rebels, leadoff hitter will be the shortstop, number 11, Rachel Howard. Batting second will be the second baseman, Laura Lewis. And batting third will be the third baseman, number 23, Hannah Howard. So there's the first 3 coming up for the Lady Rebels. Howard for a ball. Here comes pitch from Noble. Ripped. Hits, put the ball in play. Hopefully tonight will be a breaking out party for the Lady Rebels to get some hot bats going. By the catcher, 2 strikes. Here we go. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Noble. Swung on, pulled foul.
Ooh, stay inside.
Foul ball. And Howard will step in again with a 1-2 count. When the wind's not blowing, it's not too bad right now. Sun's shining. I can handle this. When the sun goes down, it's going to get chilly. Pitch on, swung on high for Howard. That was ball 2, but she swung at it. And that'll bring up the second baseman, number 29, Laura Lewis.
Now for Lady Rebels, Laura Lewis.
Swung on and pulled foul there by Lewis for strike number 2. And she got an 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch from Noble. Ripped by Lewis. We're down third base line. Lewis takes a turn. Ball fielded cleanly. And that's first runner on for Lady Rebels. Now batting will be the third baseman, number 23, Hannah Howard. See if we can rally off back-to-back hits here for the Lady Rebels. Wait, what was that?
I said the Howards, they part of the Squiresville Mafia.
Squiresville Mafia. It runs. First pitch in for a ball. Here comes Noble. Swung on, foul back. That hit Andy Perry's dodge.
Please return all foul ball.
One count.
She's hungry. She's hungry.
My sidekick's talking about the umpire shoes. Nice and shiny tonight.
Got them blinking.
2-1 count on Howard. Steps in. Here comes Noble on the rubber. The windup and the pitch. Swung on and ripped. Fouled on the left field line. We're getting the bat on the ball. 2-2 count. 1 out. Pitch comes, Noble. Of the shortstop. She's safe at second. They try to get the lead runner at second base. Lewis gets a good jump. And gets there safely. So 1 out, 2 on. We'll bring up the pitcher, number 8, Tori Likens. We'll see if she can help her own cause. Put some runs on the board for the Lady Rebels. Bunt pulled back. That's a great play there by the catcher. Great play by the catcher to get that pop foul. And with 2 out, 2 on, we'll bring up the center fielder, number 16, Abby Colligan. See if we can get some a little 2 out rally here by the Lady Rebels. Oh, 1 pitch from Noble. Swung on by Colligan. And she just tags out Lewis. Lady Rebels put the ball in play, get 2 on. Don't get any runs. We'll go to the top of the second. Go to the top of the second with the score Owen County 0, Carroll County 3 here on the OCHS Live Network. All right, leading off the top of the second for the Panthers will be the center fielder, number 1, Alyssa Derman. First pitch just a bit high for ball 1. Popped up to Ballman at first. The infield pop out. And that'll be out number 1. That'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, the left fielder, number 24, Reagan Matthews. Good hustle by Lewis. Try to catch that ball in the air.
Got a man down in
Yeah,
the press box.
Press box falling apart.
Bailey Young's in the. She's down.
So with 1 on, 1 out. Good play there by Chappell in the outfield. And that'll bring up the catcher, number 4, Cam Knight. She turns and squares. That ball was just a little bit low.
That might have just knocked the night crawlers out. If not, it shook the ground.
1 ball, no strikes.
Nobody there.
Now batting will be the second baseman, number 39, Bailey Stewart. Strike inside for Likens. Good spot. Ripped in the hole. Chappell feels it, gets it in quick. But bases will be loaded. Bases are loaded now for the cleanup hitter, the shortstop, number 19, Bailey Mefford. Pitch on for Likens. Down the line, ripped foul for strike 1.
Please return all foul balls.
You're not even saying it.
0-2 count, 2 outs on Mefford here. Likens driven in the gap. It's going to fall in. Thrown in by Colligan. And it
Grab them.
goes third. And she tags her out. She tried to advance third on the throw to home. 3 runs come in for the Panthers. That base clearing double by Mefford. And the score is now 6-0 here going into the bottom of the second on the OCHS Live Network. All right, leading off for the Lady Rebels will be the left fielder, number 18, Lily Chappell. Here we go. Noble steps on the rubber. Ripped down the line by Chappell for a single. That's a good way to start off. Good way to start off the second inning here for the Lady Rebels. One pitch, one on. That'll bring up the catcher, number 4, Katie Sue Wilhoit.
Going. Chappell scoring.
Ball ripped. Ball ripped by Katie Sue. One hopper off the fence.
Double.
Stand up double there for Wilhoit. And that'll send in the runner. Chappell scored from first. And still no outs. And the Lady Rebels are on board. And courtesy running for the Rebels will be number 25, Ellie Perkins. And now batting will be the first baseman, number 27, Lily Ballman. Back-to-back hits for the Rebels. See if we can keep this going. Cut into this deficit here. Fouled on. Almost hit on base. On deck better.
Scoring. She's slow.
Ripped down the line by Ballman, and back-to-back hits for the Lady Rebels. That'll bring up the right fielder, number 12, Callista Ogden. Runners on the corners, no outs. See if we get a little rally going here with the Rebels, cut into this lead. Over the second baseman's head.
Get up!
And that brings and so here we go. No outs. That was a nice bloop hit there by Ogden over the second baseman's head. So now we got 2 on, no outs. Another run scores for the Lady Rebels, and that'll bring up the shortstop, number 11, Rachel Howard. Fouled off by Howard. See if we can keep this rally going. Howard steps in. Down the third base line. She steps on it. Throws it to second. Nice play by the third baseman. Nice play. She turns 2. She fielded it, stepped on third, threw it to second, get the lead runner. Nice play. So now we got 2 out, 1 on. And that'll bring up the second baseman, number 29, Laurel Lewis. Popped up by Lewis, third baseman fields it, and the Lady Panthers get out of a jam with bases loaded, no outs, and get out of it with a double play and then a pop out. But we do cut into the lead, 6-2, going on top of the third here on the OCHS Live Network.
Noble's up.
All right, leading off for the Panthers, the first three up for the Panthers will be the pitcher, number 10, Mallory Noble, third baseman, number 15, Courtney Strickland, and the first baseman, number 5, Lane Huseman. And a fielding change for the Lady Rebels. Now in the circle, pitching for the Lady Rebels will be number 17, junior Kristen Hearn. Now batting will be the pitcher, number 10, Mallory Noble. First pitch in from Hearn is high for ball 1. Rushing back. Pitch high, 2-1 for Noble.
On the corner.
Ball in the outside corner. Good spot by Hearn. Count 2-2 to Noble. Pitch inside. Ball 3. Full count. Hearn steps on for the payoff pitch. Strike 3 looking. Good spot. Good pitch by Hearn. And that'll bring up number 15, the third baseman, Courtney Strickland. Ball roped in the gap. Coggin gets it off the fence, throws it in for a stand-up double for Strickland. And now batting will be the first baseman, number 5, Lane Huseman. Pitches in. High. 2-0 count. Ball ripped into right center. Off the fence. Callista throws it in. And back-to-back stand-up doubles leads to another run coming in for Lady Panthers. And the score is now 7-2. Ball foul. Pop out there. Caught by Ballman. Gets to the first out. 1 on, 1 out. Pitch in for strike one.
Can I get on the mic? It's now 0-1. Coach, it is now.
Ball hit to her leg. One ball. The count right here. 2 outs. And the 2 runs we gained back in the second, the Panthers quickly got back here in the top of the third to get that lead back to 6. 2-0 count. Earn with the pitch. And the pass ball leads to the runner advancing to second. 3-0 count. And ball 4 there will send the batter to first. And now batting will be the catcher, number 4, Cam Knight. Foul ball. Evens the count 1-1. Same spot. Fouled off for strike 2. 1-2 count. 2 outs here. Top of the third. 2 on for the Panthers. And she's out. That'll end the top of the third for the Panthers. And the Lady Rebels grab the bats. Coming here in the bottom of the third. So coming here in the bottom of the third for the Lady Rebels, the first 3 up will be the third baseman, number 23, Hannah Howard, the flex player, number 8, Tori Likens, and the center fielder, number 16, Abby Colligan. So here we go. Now stepping in will be the third baseman, number 23, Hannah Howard. Pitch high for ball 1.
A little up and out.
Second pitch, again high for ball 2. Three-0 count on Noble. She dropped the ball. That's an automatic ball since she was on the rubber. And the pitch comes. Hannah Howard drives it.
That's out of here on a 3-0 pitch.
Bomb by Owen County freshman, third baseman number 23, Hannah Howard.
On a 3-0 pitch. That's even better.
Now batting will be the flex hitter, number 8, Tori Likens. Taking on the outside corner for a strike. Ball inside for strike 2 on Likens. Ball to right field. Burns her. Misplayed by the right fielder. That'll be a stand-up double for Likens. That brings up the center fielder, number 16, Abby Colligan. Ladies and gentlemen, the Homers Family Grill home run tracker measured Hannah's home run at 203 feet. Swung on by Colligan, tags her, but she moves the runner to third. And that'll bring up the left fielder, number 18, Lily Chappell. Lily had a good hit there in the bottom of the second, but popped out to the first baseman, and there's 2 away. And that'll bring up the catcher, number 4, Katie Sue Wilhoit. Katie Sue had a nice one-hopper off the fence in the bottom of the second. See if she can do that again. Give us another run on the board, cut this lead in half. Swung on the outside corner. Pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Fouled off for strike 2. And Will Hoyt will step in with an 0-2 count, ready to protect here with a runner on third. Noble steps on the rubber. The pitch comes. Swung on and ripped into left field. Good piece of hit in there by Will Hoyt. Shortened up her swing, put the ball in play, and that'll bring in Likens. And now the Lady Rebels have 4 on the board, cutting that lead in the half. And that'll bring up the first baseman, number 27, Lily Ballman, and courtesy running for the Rebels will be number 25, Ellie Perkins. Pitch caught the outside corner there on Ballman for strike 2. And now Lily steps in with an 0-2 count. 2 out, 1 on. Pitch. Taken high for ball 1. Ellie is a good jump off that high pitch. And stands up with the steal. Ball ripped down the line, but foul. 1-2 count, 2 out. Runner in score position. See if Ballman can put one in play and played another run for the Lady Rebels. Noble steps on. Here's the windup and the pitch. Way to battle there. Way to battle there by Ballman, fighting that off. And again, we have a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Ball taken low for ball 2. Ellie steals another bag. Speedster on the base path. Slides into third. And now just a little bloop anywhere. We'll play another run for the Rebels. Pitch comes. Ballman fields it on the third baseman. Throw. She's called out. Woo! Good play by the third baseman. And going in the top of the fourth, Panthers 8, Rebels 4 here on the OCHS Live Network.
Batting for the Panthers right now is Bailey Stewart. 1-0 count. Counts 1-1. Look like Hearn throw her the change up. That's 2 on Stewart. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good miss by Hearn. Outside and low. Two on the count. Stand up single, left field. Pop up. Pop up was by Mefford. Now up the bat, Noble. Noble's up the bat for the Panthers. Miss one low for a ball.
Fielded by Ballman, steps on first for the second out. And with two out, Panthers have one on. And that'll bring up the third base, number 15, Courtney Strickland. Pitch inside for a ball, be ball two. Pitch in there, right down the middle there. 2-1's the count, 2 outs. Strickland steps in. Pitch from Hurton, taking on the outside corner for strike two. Two's wild here, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Strickland steps in, Hearn on the rubber. The windup and the pitch. Fouled away. Good battle there by Strickland. Two still wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. And strike 3 by Hearn. And that's the first inning. The Panthers haven't scored. So there we are. Down 4, going to the bottom of the fourth. See if we can chip away at this 4-run lead. So the first 3 batters for the Lee Rebels will be the right fielder number 12, Callista Ogden, the shortstop number 11, Rachel Howard, and the second baseman number 29, Laurel Lewis. So here steps in Ogden. Swung on and missed for strike one. 0-1 count. Taken high for ball one. Driven to center field. Nice play. Nice play by the center fielder for out number one. Good hit there by Callista. But a good play by the center fielder. And that brings up the leadoff hitter, the shortstop, number 11, Hannah Howard. Ball ripped into left field by Howard. So now up to bat will be the second baseman, number 29, Laurel Lewis. Ball taken for strike one. Ball thrown back to first. Close play there on Howard. She's back safe. Popped. Top of the dugout.
Please return all foul balls.
Give a shout out for our 13 viewers tonight on the OCHS Live Network. Checking out Lady Rebel Softball. Little dribbler. And she's safe at second. They try to get the lead runner.
2 ducks on the pond.
But she is safe. And Howard gets on. Lewis gets on. And that'll bring up the third baseman, number 23, Hannah Howard. We're at third baseman, Rachel Howard. No, Hannah Howard. It's one of those Howard girls are up. I don't know.
Squaresville Mafia girls.
Squaresville Mafia. Driven to right field. It's going to fall in.
Go!
And they're safe.
Got her in the face.
And she's tagged. So now batting will be the pitcher. 2 on. Howard on second. Lewis on third. And Hearn steps in. Takes the first pitch. Looking for a strike. Dribble to first. And that's how the inning will end. Still 8-4 going to the top of the fifth here on the OCHS Live Network. All right, leading off for the Panthers will be the first baseman, number 5, Lane Huseman. First pitch high for ball 1. Two-0 count.
Give a shout out to Brandon Kemper. He's been on live.
All right, hey, give a shout out our homeboy, Brandon Kemper. Say something to him.
He's texting me.
Oh, he's texting you?
He's wanting to know if we was doing the baseball and the girls softball.
Well, we can't be two places at once.
Wish we could, right?
I know, right?
But the world couldn't handle two of us.
No way.
Oh, good pitch by Hearn.
2-2 count. 2-2 count. Good pitch there by Hearn. Change up on the outside corner. And ball taken on the outside corner for strike 3. And that'll bring up the center fielder, number 20, Sean McAllister. Low for ball. Play balled by Howard. The old pullback and slap play there by the left fielder, Reagan Matthews, fouled off for ball 1. Low, taking low there for ball 1. 1-1 count. Caught by Hearn.
There's two.
Doubled up. And there. Double play there.
Excited in here.
Yeah, that's right.
We're used to that.
Hearn. First 3 for the Rebels will be Colligan, Chapel, Wilhoit. Lead off the bottom of the 5th. First pitch taken outside for ball 1. Swung on, bobbled. Good pick at first to get Colligan out. Now stepping in will be the left fielder, number 18, Lily Chappell. One 0 count. Swung on a rip by Chappell. Gives 3 hits for Chappell on the day. All right, I stand corrected. 2 hits for Chappell on the day so far. Well, 1 out, 1 on, and steps in will be the catcher, number 4, KHSAA Wilhoit. She's 2 for 2 on the day. Ball high. Fielded by the third baseman, picked by the first baseman for out number 2. And still 1 on. Now with 2 outs, and that'll bring up the first baseman, number 27, Lily Ballman. Ballman with the single scores Chappell from second. And then Ballman advances on the throw home. So now it's 8-5 Panthers. And see if we can get a little 2-out rally here. Ogden coming in, the right fielder, number 12, with Ballman on second. And Ballman scores. That play from second baseman throw was low off the shin. Now batting will be the shortstop, number 11, Hannah Howard, Rachel Howard. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Ogden on first. Popped out, and that's how the inning went. But some action here in the bottom of the 5th gives us Panthers 8, Leader Rebels 6 here, going to the top of the 6th on the OCHS Live Network.
Lexi Williams is up to bat for the Panthers. 1 strike. One on the count. Hiring's a little high. Hiring's ahead here. 2 strikes, 1 ball. Two against Williams. And we're full count. 3-2. And a walk for Williams. Now coming to the plate, Bailey Mefford.
Strike 3 by Hearn. Strikes out the catcher, Cam Knight, and that'll bring up the second baseman, number 39, Bailey Stewart. 1 on, 1 out. Nice hit up the middle there by Stewart. And that'll bring up the shortstop, number 19, Bailey Mefford. 1 out. 2 on for the Panthers. Here comes the pitch. Taking low for ball 1. Shot to center. And she's out. Good relay play there from Colligan. Ellie Perkins. Home to Wilhoit. Take out the runner. And now there's 2 down and 2 on. And that'll bring up the pitcher, number 10, Mallory Noble.
Please return all foul balls.
Pitch taken high. Even count here, 1-1 now. Pitch on from Hearn. Struck well up the middle. And that single scores 2 runs from Noble, makes it 10-6 Panthers. And that'll bring up the third baseman, number 15, Courtney Strickland. Good play by Howard and a great stretch there by Ballman to get the third out. 10-6 Panthers lead going into the bottom of the sixth here on the OCHS Live Network. All right, here we go. Laurel Lewis steps in, lead off. Bunt pulled back. Strike called, though. 0-1 count. Ball back there to the pitcher, and that'll be out number 1. And that'll bring up the third baseman, number 23, Hannah Howard. Ball high and out of play. A 1-1 count here on Howard. One count. Noble pitches. Swung on. Missed there for strike 2. Here comes the pitch. Ripped in the hole there by Howard. Misses, takes a bad hop. And she slides in there to third. That'll be ruled a single and an error on the left fielder. But regardless, we have a runner at third with 1 out. And now batting will be the pitcher, number 17, Kristen Hearn. Fouled back out of play. 0-1 count. Noble steps in. Pitch. Over to second. Hearn is out. Drives in a run, though. Howard. Now the Lady Rebels down 10-7 here. And with 2 outs, brings up center fielder number 16, Abby Colligan. Good pitch by Noble, taken for a strike. Swung on by Colligan, caught by the center fielder. And now we're moving on to inning number 7. Panthers up 10-7 here on the OCHS Live Network. Ball ripped left center past the left fielder. Good hit there by Huseman. And that'll bring up the center fielder number 20, Shauna McAllister. Ball caught in the air by Hearn. She throws it back to second. Misses second base, and that will advance the runner to third. Fouled back. Strike one.
Please turn off foul balls. Everyone get shut up, Daniel Myers.
1-2 count. One-two count. Fielded by Lewis. Ball low there in the dirt. Ballman couldn't scoop it. And that'll lead to a run by the Panthers. Makes it 11-7. And there's one out with one on here, top of the seventh. Two-0 count here. Strike taken there by number 7, Lexi Williams. Two-one count. Hearn throws. Ball driven to right field. Ogden dives, misses it. And ball thrown in there, cut off. And now there's 2 on. Now batting will be the catcher, number 4, Cam Knight. Hearn thrown to first, and that run will be good for the Panthers. Makes it 12-7. Now batting will be the second baseman, number 39, Bailey Stewart. Ball taken low. Ball driven to right center. Ogden catches it, throws it in, and that'll be 3 outs. And the Lady Rebels dig themselves into a hole, down 5, going to the bottom of the 7th here on the OCHS Live Network. So coming up for the Rebels will be the left fielder, number 18, Lily Chappell. Comes in with 2 hits on the day. Over to third baseman, thrown, and she's safe. And the leadoff batter gets on for Lady Rebels. That'll bring up the catcher, number 4, Katie Sue Wilhoit. Had a good day so far at the plate. See if we can. And another hit there. Gets by the center fielder.
Keep going.
That's going to bring in a run. Chapel crosses the plate, and the error by the center fielder gives Wilhoit 2 extra bases. And we'll courtesy run for Katie Sue Wilhoit here. Bring in number 10, Alexandria Perry. She's got wheels just like her daddy. And now batting will be the first baseman, number 27, Lily Ballman. And now batting will be the right fielder, number 12, Callista Ogden. Ball taken on the outside corner for a strike. Oh, 2 count.
There we go.
That's going to score Perry, and it's going to send Ogden for a stand-up double. And now batting with the shortstop, number 25, Ellie Perkins. Swung on and fouled. 0-1 count. 1 out, 1 on here for Perkins. Bottom of the 7th. Driven up the middle for a hit. Ogden's going to come home and score the run. Makes it 12-10 here with 1 out, 1 on for the Lady Rebels. And that brings up the second baseman, number 29, Laura Lewis. Swung on, fouled back by Lewis. Lewis steps in. Here comes the pitch. Taken high for ball 1. 1-1 count. Popped out by Lewis. Now batting will be the third baseman, number 23, Hannah Howard. Ball driven to right center. 1 hop off the fence. It's going to send Perkins home. And now Howard steps in with a walk-up double. Brings in the 11th run for the Lady Rebels. And now batting will be the pitcher, number 17, Hearn. All right, here we go with 2 out, 1 on, and we got a pinch hitter in for the Lady Rebels. It'll be number 30, Abigail Dempsey, 7th grader, steps in. Runner on second. So here we are. Rebels down 1. Ball taken for strike 1. Oh, 1 count on Dempsey. Pitch from Noble. That's in. Taking high for ball 1. 1-1 count. One pitch, taking ball outside for ball 2. 2-1 count on Dempsey. Two one count. Noble steps on. Here comes the pitch. Taking for strike 2. 2-2 count on Dempsey.
Got it, Abigail.
Two count. Here comes the pitch. Taking high for ball 3. And you got a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch. Here comes the pitch, Noble. Swung on, fouled by Dempsey.
Way to battle.
Battling there by the 7th grader.
Have fun. Have fun.
Here comes the pitch from Noble. Swung on, battled back there by Dempsey. Noble steps on the rubber. Here comes the pitch. Taken for ball 4. And that's a good at bat there by Noble. And good base running there by Hannah Howard. Pitcher wasn't paying attention. And she advances to third. And that brings up the center fielder, number 16, Abby Colligan.
Ducks on the
Ogden turns, pulls it back, and they're going to concede the steal there by Dempsey. Got an 0-1 count on Colligan. She'll step in. 2 runners in scoring position. Noble steps on the rubber. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, battled there by Colligan.
Good battle.
Good swing by Colligan. We got an 0-2 count. Swung on for strike 3, and that's how the game will end. Good battle there by the Rebels. Way to come back and fight there, down 5 going into the 7th. Real proud of their effort and their fight to not give up, though. But that's how the game will end. Lady Panthers 12, Lady Rebels 11, here on the OCHS Live Network.